UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Lowkel alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, so great to be here with you and Rich. Looking forward to following this group down on the course today because this player has developed a rivalry with none other than Tiger Woods. They certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
Oh, I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beem doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
Getting ready to play their third.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. What's in front of them, Henny?
An 18-footer for her, guys. She's got a great look at birdie here.
Oh, just missed.
That's just about 3 feet away. So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
She's in a share of 10th spot. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Well, that's a handy shot. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, so close. Putting for par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
That's nicely done. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And, everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, that'll play.
This is awesome. Check this out. Opens the blade wide up, goes right underneath it, and finds the bottom of the cup. Bravo indeed, sir.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence, what a one-up that would be, and what a rivalry this is.
And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field, but they're now ahead of their rival.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left. That's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era, and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And with that hole, they're sitting in second place behind the leader, Lydia Ko.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied for second.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. That's some good golf right there.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Birdied their last hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, right at it from out of the bunker. It's just about 3 feet away. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take her to 4 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Opting for the 5-wood. Left yourself an opportunity.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we?
You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Job done. Let's head to the next.
Moving right along, and they're currently tied for 1st in the standings with Lydia Ko.
Going and going and going.
Second shot here on the 9th.
Needs this one to kick right. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
She's paced it. She's read it. It's 11 feet.
That's frustrating. And this putt coming up for her par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Yeah, you always want to be up or in the lead going in the final 9 holes. That's what they practice for. That's what they want to be. They want to be in this position. Let's see how it all plays out.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Currently tied for the lead.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Ooh, right by the hole.
A par putt on the table.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Here's Tiger Woods.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Oh my, that was launched.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, it's in the hole and for birdie.
Check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
Second shot here on the 12th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Wonderful shot. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
That should find the cut stuff. Taking aim from about 220 yards out.
And the wind is directly at her back.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Going for less club here.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Let's check in with Tiger Woods.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holing putts with will, and that will take her to 8 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action. Putting for birdie. It's on a great line. It was on a good line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Oh, that was so close to going in. Putting for birdie here. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage.
Leading by 3 strokes now. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Oh, right by the hole.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Let's return to live play now. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Looking good. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
She knows everything's on the line here. Get this putt to drop.
And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.